Hello YouTube, so I really want to make a go of this channel again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share a rundown of exactly where I'm at now, where I was 3 years ago and where I was 5 years ago. So you may have come across me before on Twitter, or X as it's known as. So I am Ryan Gilding, and I've been in the marketing space for 5 or 6 years now. Always been interested in making money online. And you can see here, so what I'm going to do is kind of just talk you through what I've done, my experiences, and kind of what I'm going to be doing moving forward. So 2019 to 2021, I was just running a traditional marketing agency. And what I mean by that is I was just doing Facebook ads, social media posts for £350 a month. I was actually charging, and it was just to plumbing and heating engineers, so HVAC. And it done pretty well. It was just very hard to scale, very hard to get results because they're pretty tight, and I didn't really want to spend money on the advertising, on the actual paid ads. So we put a big focus on kind of sharing the posts into groups and just creating a bit of organic, getting some organic eyeballs on the content. So we was doing that from 2019 to 2021, and was just hitting the same bottleneck every single time. They always wanted more and more leads, but they wasn't prepared to kind of spend the money on advertising. But what I realised during the marketing agency stage is I was very good at actually getting clients for myself. So I was running cold emails and cold DMs to bring on clients for myself. So you can see the best month during that period was around £3,000. And as I've just said, so I was very good at actually generating the leads myself. So I thought, well, why don't I actually offer that as a service? So I had no niche or anything. I didn't know who to target. What I actually done to get the first client, my first cold email client in 2021 was from Upwork, funny enough. So I think they paid me £800. Yes, £800. We actually picked up a few clients off Upwork and was pretty successful with it. I say successful, but you can see the best month was £4,000, and we did have some costs with the Apollo Smart Lead we used to use for the cold email software. So there was quite a few costs, and we'd never niched down originally, and in the end we ended up just working with marketing agency owners to bring them more clients because I'd proved I could do it for myself in this stage here. So I was already the perfect case study for myself, and then I could just leverage myself in this area here. So at first we just generated the cash flow from Upwork. Once we had a bit of cash flow, then I started actually ramping up my own campaign to target marketing agencies. And as I said, the best month for £4,000. But during the lead gen agency, it was, I'll be honest, it was pretty boring because it was cold emails, it was systems, procedures, and it was just boring. I was doing the same thing over and over and over again. I'm not the best copywriter in the world. I'm not the best speaker in the world, right? You're watching me here, and the cold emails are just boring. It's just scraping data, importing data over and over again. So I didn't really actually feel fulfilled by it. I always felt like we could bring better results as well for the client. So I am a people pleaser, be all and end all. So I want to do the best for people, and I want to bring my clients the best results. So close this down. I put 2023. It was actually middle or April 2023, and I literally just exited this space. I was always working full time as well, so I always had a full time job. So I completely exited around April last year of the agency space, and I just focused on kind of my full time job. Started a new job in September of 2023. So just kind of settled and just didn't really look elsewhere for other money. I've got a 2-year-old daughter as well, so obviously she was a bit younger then. So it just took up a lot of time. And then at the start of this year, so I've put 2024 AI Automation Agency. And what I should have done is actually put July 2024 AI Automation Agency, because for the first 5 months of this year, I've been literally running an eBay store, running it really well. We've been profitable off it, and again, that's kind of, I mean, a lot better paid job than I was, so I've not actually been short on cash or anything, but it was more just to keep my mind in of doing something. But whilst I was running the eBay store, I've just been head deep in AI and what it can actually bring to businesses. So I've spent kind of the first 5 months learning, but not really pushing to make money from it because I had the eBay store. And then kind of last month, start of July, we thought, well, let's try and make some money from the AI automation. So yeah, that's what we're doing now. I mean, we're August the 4th, 5th at the moment. So kind of this is to future-proof myself and make sure we make the AI automation agency a success. And the reason I want to do the AI is because I genuinely find that interesting, all the workflows and the automations that you can do. And it's not a copy-paste scenario, so I can literally do 100 different automations for one business, go into somebody else's business, realise that they've got different bottlenecks. So my agency is literally going to be, right, what problems do you have in your business? And we're going to fix them problems using AI. The most common one is obviously lead flow, so we can fix that anyway using our AI. But what this does, obviously I've got a marketing agency, so I understood how it works. The lead gen, I can generate own leads for myself, and hopefully this all feeds this. And kind of wanted to share with you, obviously, where I'm at now. So August 2024, £600 monthly from appointment setting. So an old client reached out to me, one of my first cold email clients actually. He reached out and said, Ryan, could you bring some more appointments? We have already got a cold email guy in, but do you know of any other techniques or methods? So I said, well, why don't we test the LinkedIn and kind of Facebook automations? And obviously I had no interest in, I was just having one eye on the agency space again. So I said, yeah, we'll do a 3-month program, and I just charge him £1,800 if he paid it in one payment, which he done. So that's going to run till October. So obviously I've got that money which can kind of feed. I don't have to dip into my salary because obviously I'm still full-time employed. So this pays for kind of anything I want to do with the automation agency. It just give me that initial cash flow. And I put in here 27 subscribers because obviously it's a video for YouTube, so I want to be able to grow the following base. You will not believe how much knowledge I have in here, which I kind of need to share with everybody. So I'm hoping we can create a lot of videos and content around my knowledge and kind of what I've picked up over the past 5 years and just share it with everybody. Now the 2024 goals is, so I've got 4 months to do this. So 15,000 revenue in 1 month. So I want to make £15,000 in one single month. It's possible. Should be pretty easy, to be honest with you. So I can pretty confident that we can do this. I know this will be my best month ever, but I'm a lot more educated on everything else now. So just build a system, release a system. 500 subscribers on YouTube. So again, that's going to be dependent on my inputs to get the output. So 500 subscribers. Quite honestly, I don't know if that's high, I don't know if it's low. I just thought the number looked good. It doesn't actually look achievable, so that's why I thought it looks a bit high, but you'll be able to tell me better. And I've also put invest in at least one high ticket program, and that's because they're going to get me to this point. I know if I can get to £8,000, it gives me the money to invest in the high ticket program, and that can take me and keep scaling it up and up. So that's the purpose for that. I've not done it because it looks fancy, it looks cool. No, I've done that because I know I need them to scale the business. So that's where we're at. And at the moment, I am talking to one potential client with the AI stuff. Really hoping that they jump on board. We are going to offer a free trial to them just to kind of get the case study and get them out. So we are speaking to one, whether that comes through or not. So my next week or so is going to be spent on kind of lead sourcing, appointment setting for myself, and just trying to find a client and someone that we can bring on board. But yeah, that's it. I want to share with you kind of my history, where we're at the moment, where we're hoping to get to by the end of the year. Again, I'm still full-time employed, have children, have a family, so it's, if I can find the time, I'm sure everybody else can as well. And it's more just to kind of educate you, share everything that I'm doing, and so you can literally come along the journey with me, and maybe, who knows, in a year's time we can look back at this video and think, right, that's where he started, and hopefully you have come along with me and come on this journey together. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, which again will be very informative and we'll have some training in that one.